What's up, YouTube? So finally I got a long ride on the 2018 CBR250R, and I need to say that what all things I told in my initial impression of this motorcycle in my first video holds 100% good. I know that video is a bit long, but if you guys haven't watched that video yet, go and watch it if you're looking for a complete review of this motorcycle. I tried to make it as interesting as possible. So this is going to be a video on things which I don't like or I hate on a CBR250R. Basically, Honda didn't do anything different with the motorcycle, so I own a 2015 motorcycle and my dislikes are still strong in this motorcycle. So this is not a hate video. These are the things which are like the minor petty issues that I see with this motorcycle, but still either I would have rectified it or I'm just living with it. So let's get into the video what you have came for. So the first thing which I don't like about this motorcycle is that the fuel tank cap. I'll show you guys something. You see this? This comes out in the hand, which is pretty nasty thing if you are in a petrol pump, and you cannot keep it anywhere. You cannot keep it on the tank, it will scratch the tank. You cannot keep it somewhere else, it might get dusty. So it's a nasty thing from Honda. From a user point of view, it's like always you are like the Thor. You are holding that thing in your hand in the fuel pump, and I believe that Honda is still in the primitive age, the Flintstones age, where they have been found out that a hinge setup would have really solved this problem. So that's the first dislike on this motorcycle. And the second thing is something related. You could see a set of metallic parts over there. So what that basically is the fuel pump protector. So the fuel pump is directly beneath this point, and the protector is that you see over here. Actually, it's a good thing that you have a fuel pump protector. I appreciate the effort engineers made to design this, but the thing is that when you want to fuel and you keep the nozzle inside, the fuel will just reflect back, and it's all over this area. You might be thinking that I'm finding all petty issues. I'll tell you an analogy for this one. So imagine you go into a public toilet and you started peeing. In the middle of that peeing process, suddenly the automatic flushing system got turned on. Imagine like that. How would you feel? It just comes onto you like that, right? You'll get totally frustrated. Then you need to take a step behind. You need to make sure that your things are covered, but you need to control your pressure of peeing, and you need to aim correctly. That is the exact feeling you will get when you do it over here, especially when you go to a new petrol pump and some new guy is standing over there and he comes and put that pump over here, lock it up and done. It just comes out like that, reflecting back. So that's the kind of irritation that you feel. And the problem with that is that nobody likes to make their motorcycle dirty. So in the sense, you wash your motorcycle completely and the fuel is all over this area. How would you feel? You need to now wipe it off. It's totally uncomfortable. And if you see on the other end, your motorcycle is completely dirty and your fuel is all over here. Now you need to make it clean, and after that this portion of your motorcycle is completely clean and the rest is dirty. I have an OCD. I cannot ride my motorcycle like that. If it's dirty, it should be completely dirty. If it's clean, it should be completely clean. Now the third thing which I don't like with this motorcycle is the console you see over here. So basically this is the same console which was there in my CBR. So if you ask me what all things are there, it has the time, the fuel meter, which is one of the accurate thing, heat gauge, odometer, one trip meter. Why they should be so much confused, man? Generally, if you go with any of the similar kind of motorcycle, you'll get 2 or 3 trip meters and one this thing, and it misses an average fuel consumption, a gear indicator, and many other stuffs which you see with all this kind of a motorcycle. So what basically Honda did is they took the same console they had previously with the older CBR250R. I mean, you cannot call it as the older CBR250R, it's still new when you compare it with this one. And so what they did is they changed the color to red. I don't find any fruitful reason to change the color to red. I wanted to say that this is a much primitive thing. It looks good, it has the minimum information. Apart from that, nothing great. And the fourth thing which I don't like with this motorcycle are the tires. So this comes with Condigo tires, which actually is not the best tire. I mean, earlier in my review video also, I told that this is not the best that you can give it to the CBR. So the best that you could give is Michelin Pilot Street Radial or Mercedes or Pirellis. I mean, I know that some owner's gonna tell that okay, I could do 30 or 40,000 kilometers on this tire and it's providing grippy and all. I have only one thing to tell to all those people, man. If you just move out of this tire to any other tire like the Michelin, Pirelli or Mercedes, you'll never come back. That's the amount of confidence you get in those tires. I don't have any hate towards Condigos, but just the fact that this tire is not doing justice to the potential this motorcycle has. And the fifth and the final thing which I don't like with this motorcycle are the mirrors. So actually these mirrors are much functional. I like it in that way, but the bad thing is that you have the screw set up over here. Once you set this thing up, I mean, it's pretty nasty to adjust, and it is too much wide. That's one thing. So when you are onto the motorcycle, you see like this and you go into complete traffic, gone case. If you want to bring it in, you need to loosen this screw. Okay, if you loose it, it will be always kind of a loose feel will be there, so you need to keep it always tight. So that's something which I found. So nowadays many motorcycles comes with adjustable mirrors, which is a very good feature when you see from a city rider point of view. So that's it with this small video. If you came to this video looking for all the review videos, go and see my review video. I have done it. It's, as I told, it's a bit long video, 17 minutes, but take some time and see that video. And if you have any doubts about this motorcycles, do let me know in the comment section. As always, show some love in the form of likes and comments. I reply all comments. So see you in the next video. Goodbye.